Turn it off, listen to this. I'm gonna tell you something. Elon Musk haters have finally met their match. A white woman sings for Elon. We're gonna break down this video. It's gonna be absolutely insane. A mustache to defeat all mustaches has finally surpassed and passed away. His mustache, he might have died, but his mustache lives on forever. And Elon Musk's video of his autism still haunts me to this day. We need to talk about it still. Tiger Woods finds love, and what is the real reason behind his love? We have an exclusive conversation with him. Donald Trump's new portrait is giving me downs. Very downsy. Private conversations between JD Vance, Hedseth, and many other top security officials were just leaked on purpose or by accident. We're gonna break it down. You be the judge. And this guy with this huge schnoz talks about how super serious it is for these text messages to be leaked. These messages are serious. Even the Dawn says so. And my favorite YouTuber decides to go on an unhinged rant after murdering, allegedly, a police officer. Please do not put me in jail. I promise I am a good boy. I promise, look, I have papers. Please don't put me in jail. My Erik Van Conover, please. And an old man decides to do some old-fashioned coaching with young girls. Oh my God. Literally ruining her day. And he has been absolutely taken down. And liberals everywhere decide, you know what, I'm not standing for this guy anymore. We got so much more to go through. Don't worry, they're not gonna steal your data. Don't worry, black women can't be racist. And my favorite man drops the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Man, put a helmet on me. Somebody save my life. I'm gonna put a helmet on me. I've been doing the things. I've been doing my things. I've been doing my thing. You can tell me what to do. I don't even care if your name is John Blue. This is the Derek shit.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all our
Folks stepping on them because it's black.
I wear heels, they're not for fashion.
What's up, guys? First, I need you to see this video. This video is giving me all the cringe in the world. I can't believe this is real. I want you to pay attention to these guys' ankles every time they go to jump and hit a shot. How is this video real? And another one. God. How do ankles stay together? I'm trying to figure out how them ankles stay together. I don't know. Them ankles are... Them's ankles ain't messing around. What's up, Bryson? What's up, Johnny? What's up, BCal? Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are having a great freaking day. We have so much news to get through. We have like a great show. First of all, we need to drink a little coffee in excitement for this show. And I plan on listening to, I want to listen to my favorite white woman sing for Elon. Because when men are in trouble, we need previously liberal white women to sing us a song. We have a new song in celebration of Elon Musk. We love Tesla and the work he does by Alexandra Bashar. I'm excited about this song, and it's a ginger, so we have to support her. She gets this start at the show. Let's hear this song. Here we go. Oh, heck yeah, girl.
He gave us cars that drive so fast, made rockets built to blast.
Heck yeah, dude.
Oh, thank you, Elon Musk.
Thank you, Elon Musk.
He took over Twitter's reign. He saved free speech for all.
Can you put that microphone not so far in your mouth? It's a bad look. And what hat is that?
Eliminating woke pain. SpaceX flies, Tesla self-drive, Starlink beams with laser dreams. He's got a master plan for our lives.
Yes. He's like our Lord and Savior. He has a plan for our life. He has a plan for each one of you. He has a master plan for our lives. Can you not put that in your song lyrics? It's getting a little culty. It's getting a little culty. It makes me uncomfortable. Thank you.
Let's occupy Mars. Let's occupy Mars. And making kids to keep mankind alive. Neuralink is on.
Match Million says, YD, this sucks. How dare you? First of all, it doesn't matter if it sucks. It's a right-winger and we support her. And we gotta prop her up. It doesn't matter if it's the worst thing you've ever heard in your life. You support this kind of music, okay? Lady Ballers was a terrible movie, but you say it's good. You say it's good. Now the left can't meme, but the right can't really either. This is so bad. She wants to be baby mama 19. You got it. Does Elon Musk have a ginger?
I'm gonna come.
Boring tunnel save the day. Oh, thank you, Elon Musk.
Yes.
Fighting fights for
Freedom's sake.
Politics,
He's not afraid.
He won't just sit and
Watch. Nice. I like that. Here we go. Key change? No.
Starlink
beams with laser dreams. Jewish laser dreams. I'm sick of these Jews making into every song. What's up, Charlie? He's got a master plan for our lives. Stop it.
One more kid, one more brand.
Did she just announce what the whole reason she's doing this song? One more kid, one more brand. Oh my god, I'm waiting for this to pop in. Just kidding. This song was a joke. You know when you grind your teeth when something is super cringe? Yeah, don't grind your teeth. Enjoy it.
Launching rockets with just one hand. Optimus, Cybercap 2. What can this man do? It's taxes, fraud, some solid memes. Corruption won't stay. And dope saving the USA. So here's to you, our tech tycoon, saving Earth and Mars real soon.
Is this woman married? No ring. I was just thinking, you know her husband's like, God, do you have to be a social media influencer, babe? Yes, I need to be a social media influencer. My followers need my music. The world needs to hear my Elon song.
Earth and Mars real soon. We thank
you,
you,
Elon. Oh, breakdown. Here we go.
One more
Kid, one more brand.
Launching rockets
It's just one.
hand.
launching rockets with one hand.
I'm gonna come.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please don't put that in the lyrics. Come on. You know, I'm trying to be a Christian man around here. And you putting lyrics like that in there? Stop it. Stop it. And you got freaking auto-tune, girl.
Oh, thank you, Elon Musk.
Holy crap, dude. Wife, homeschool mom, Tesla and comedy lover. I'm just a stay-at-home mom dreaming about being a stand-up comedian one day. My kids are grown. Girl, I hope you do, man. I hope you make it. I hope this is a joke. God, because if it's not a joke, come on, do something with your life. She makes her husband spend $50,000 in recording equipment. Yeah, she's like, babe, get me a Cybertruck. This is gonna be big. 1.6 million views though. Impressions, my bad. Impressions. 33,000 likes. And girl, here's 33,000 plus one. You just gotta follow. And I'm gonna follow you because I think I need to learn more about Alexander Bashar. And she needs to hear from me. I just want you to know this song really spoke to me. The part of him shooting a rocket with one hand was incredible. Thank you for supporting Elon, our fearless leader, Elon Musk. Did I spell leader? Oh, comma. Okay, thank you. Just incredible stuff. Alexandra, I hope you get the following you want. As the ginger, we support gingers at this program, regardless of how cringe they are. Can we get a round of applause for her? Oh, and if you guys think that that's cringe, you try to do something that brave. She can get canceled over that video. Okay. She's a stay-at-home mom. A stay-at-home mom. Why is she a mom? Where's your ring, honey? LOL, amen. Please tell me you have a podcast as well. Oh, you do. You have a YouTube. Okay, let's find out. I need to know more about this lady. I'm fascinated. All in Tesla humor? Dude, I love a grift. Holy crap. You're just selling your soul. I'm all about Tesla humor. Tesla's hot right now, so everybody's laughing about Tesla humor. I have ginger envy. Don't have it. Thank you for supporting one-handed rocket launches, says Matchamillion. Exactly. The one-handed... okay, she's got pictures of her dog. I mean, comedian, actress. Stop. This is all on the fly. I apologize if this is cringe for you. She has her stand-up.
Até descobri que ele não passava de intelectual tarado e pervertido.
Wait, this is her.
Ah, eu falei pra ela. Mas qual o problema de dar muito barulho? A senhora...
She's Brazilian, that's why she's cringe. These foreigners try to get up in our space, and they need to get out of here. Get out of here with your foreign comedy. We don't want it. We don't want it. I am from foreign United Nations. You ever heard of me? I make a joke. Okay, please don't make joke. Please don't freaking make joke. All right, we have, if we could just get like some kind of like, if we could get some kind, we need funeral music. Do we have funeral music? That's not funeral music. Over the weekend, one of the most amazing mustaches known to mankind passed away. We're saddened by the loss of firefighter Anthony K. Ganzler. He passed away on March 17th from a medical emergency. He was known for his warm personality, obviously, and sense of humor, and his love of family. A service honoring his life will be held Thursday, March 27th at 11 a.m. in El Dorado Hills. If you are near the El Dorado Hills, please go and support this mustache. This mustache has saved lives. This mustache has taken on a face of its own. I mean, that thing is like another human within a human. This is transhumanism. We salute you. Ganzler, Anthony Ganzler, and Anthony Ganzler's mustache. Thank you for serving this country so well. Oh man, that's a crazy mustache. Am I saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a crazy mustache. He was also known for his crazy ass mustache. Dude, look at this mustache. How do you like post a picture like this? You know, I know it's like the California Fire Foundation. You can't post a picture like this and not be an internet sensation from day one. I mean, I haven't updated this in a while. I'm just curious. We're at 27.2 million views. Dude, everything about that sense of humor for sure. The walrus. I should have played I Am the Walrus. What am I thinking? How did he eat? That's a good question. He eats like a normal human being. But he's got a napkin at all times. Same vibe, this guy. Hopefully he didn't suffocate from it inhaling his facial hair. I hope he left the family recipe for growing mustaches so that his sons could also have the same mustache. There's nothing worse in life than dying and not passing down family recipes. And that includes beard growth. My guess, it's probably a mixture of coconut oil and MCT, pure MCT oil. Something very, very homogeneous. All right, let's get into the real news. Let's get in to the real news. Something that everybody, God, is there anything worse than when anything goes down the wrong pipe?
I'm gonna come.
Looks like my old girlfriend's kitty. I thought you were about to say your old girlfriend. If that looks like your old girlfriend, nice. She looks hot. All right, thanks. My dog is licking me because I'm coughing. Okay, there's something in the air. Ah, yes. There is love in the air on the Trump golf courses everywhere. Tiger Woods has locked himself in on a Trumper. Yes. Is the love real? Is it fake? Will it end in divorce? Nobody knows, but I see true love happening. Tiger Woods confirms he's in a relationship with Vanessa Trump. Love is in the air. And life is better with you by my side, he writes on Instagram. We look forward to our journey together through life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, man? I'm just popping in to tell you it is real. Okay, you're not using the Trump name for anything. No, I would never. Okay. I didn't even know your voice sounded like. Yeah, my voice actually sounds like this. I love Vanessa Trump. Turn that music back on. I love the Trumps, and I'm soon going to be launching my Tiger Woods coin. It's going to outpace Melania in no time. Okay, that's enough. Nobody outpaces Melania Coin. Will you guys join me in a round of applause by celebrating this new couple? The first black in the Trump family. He's healing.
I'm gonna come.
He's healing everyone. And at this point, Tiger Woods will be taking on Trump's name. He's like, I don't like Woods. And my dad was a little bit abusive. I don't know if you've seen my documentary. So I'll be taking on Daddy Trump's name from day one. I don't know why this is a news story, but it was like the top of the news story this morning. I was like, who cares? God. Did you know that Tiger Woods is dating a Trump? Oh my God. Are you serious? Are you serious? Really? Really? That makes me so happy. I get so excited when I hear about love. Tiger is looking wild. Well, you know, he's getting kind of old, isn't he? Yikes. You know, when you're worth millions of dollars, go to Turkey and get a hair transplant. Do it for the rest of us. You know what I mean? If the rest of us who are poor and we have to live with our receding hairlines, and you're over here just living with your receding hairline, go to Turkey and get a full head of hair. Now. Do it for us. Do it for the psychos that wear hats while they stream. It's unbelievable, these sickos. Donald Trump's new painting that is going to be displayed everywhere looks like absolute, and he is not happy about it. I mean, seriously, this is the most Down syndrome looking Donald Trump I've ever seen in my life. And this Donald Trump has always downs to play. Okay. He's the art of the downs. Okay, hold on. Thanks. He puts out a post this morning saying, nobody likes a bad picture or painting of themselves. But the one in Colorado at the state capitol, put up by the governor along with other presidents, was purposely, okay, and it is in Colorado, by the way. And he is immediately taking it down. Put up by the governor, who is gay, by the way, Governor Polis. So gay. You would think a gay guy wouldn't put this crappy picture up. Are the gays losing steam? I thought you guys were the art people, okay? Maybe he's like, you know what? It's got a very tasteful shot. It looks like Donald Trump, after he got out of the shower, his hair's looking a little flat. Clearly, they couldn't find a non-leftist artist, or maybe this was a conservative artist, and then we just people on the right just produce such crap. This is the best. Yeah, there's no way a leftist artist would be like, yeah, I'll be totally cool with painting him well. The artist did President Obama, and he looks wonderful. Maybe the artist can't do white people. You know, it's like going to the barber. You don't want to go to a black barber to get your hair cut if you're white. You know, you don't go to a black neighborhood and be like, yo, give me a high and tight. They'll look at you and be like, I don't know what kind of hair this is. I'm gonna come. I think I've told that story before. I've sent my dad one time is a big libtard, and I love him to death though. Love him to death. We have a lot of generational trauma. But I used to live in the hood. Because, you know, I was poor and rent was cheap. And he was like, I need a haircut. Derek, I need a haircut. I was like, well, I don't know any good barbershops. He's like, let me just do a barbershop near you. And I was like, you don't want a barbershop near me, Dad. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about, we'll get a barbershop, you know. Don't just be discriminatory, Derek. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take you to whatever barbershop you want. And he picked out like the most ghetto one next to me. And it's one of those barbershops that people just hang out on the outside. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, my kind of people, just funny people, good laughing people, but I ain't getting a haircut in there. Look, I know my boundaries. And so he gets in, he goes in to get a haircut, and he sits in the seat, and you can tell the black barber's like, I don't think I've ever cut a white dude's hair before. This is crazy to me. And he's like, yeah, just clean it up for me, make it nice. And this man produced one of the worst haircuts I've ever seen in my life. Even my dad came out and was like, all right, yeah, I'm never going to a black barber again. I was like, oh, who's the racist now? Who's the racist now? Violet says, I grew up so white that hairdressers didn't know how to deal with my curls. Yeah, see, it's just it's a cultural thing. If you don't know how to deal with it, you don't know how to deal with it. You know, it's just stay in your lane in life. Stay in your lane. It's like I'm not gonna get my nails done by a straight dude, straight conservative dude. You know, I get my nails done by Koreans like the rest of y'all. Look at these pearly whites. I mean, look at them. They look amazing. Oh my God, I need to clean these up. Dad came out with a high top fade. I wish he did. He was just like, I'll take a normal haircut. And I was like, Dad, he doesn't do scissors, bro. He's like, no, he'll be fine. It's like, all right, you learned your lesson. Donald Trump then goes on to say, she must have lost her talent as she got older. In any event, I would prefer not having a picture than having this one. But many of the people of Colorado have called and written to complain. In fact, they are actually angry about it. I'm speaking on their behalf. I love that, like, Donald Trump gets a picture put up in one state in America, and he's, like, pissed. He's like, you take down that picture. I don't care about anything going on in America right now, but this picture needs to go down now. It looks terrible. I don't blame him. It looks terrible. You know, just put it somewhere. Put it somewhere and put it in some kind of art museum. And I asked Gronk if we can make the picture look any worse. And this is what Gronk did for me.
I'm gonna come.
I think this is a better Trump, in my opinion. That is a much better Trump, if I do say so myself. That's the kind of downs I want. My dad came out with a high... Dude, if my dad came out with a high top fade, that would have just been the end of me. I would have just left him there, and I would have enjoyed it, and I would have taken pictures. I didn't take any pictures. He looked so bad. I almost felt bad for him, but, you know, you reap what you sow. Should have listened to me, dog. You should have freaking listened to me. Makes him look like a Sofa King. Sofa King we taught it. Yeah, exactly, Timber. He does. Well, that's what I kind of asked for. I was just like, can you make him, what did I say? Make him look like he has Down syndrome. Look, I love my Downs people, okay? I love my peoples. They're amazing human beings. They're some of the happiest people I've ever met in my life. I used to be a CrossFit instructor, and there was a Down syndrome chick that would come in and work out, and she was hilarious. Just trying to get her to work out. She did not want to work out, but she wanted to be there, and I would help her out, and she would just yell at me the whole time. She was so funny. But this looks a little Downsy in my opinion, okay? So I just asked Gronk. I was like, just make him look a little more Downsy. And this is what he came up with. Look, in the other picture, it looks exactly the same. So don't yell at me. Yell at AI, okay? I'm just the messenger. I'm just asking AI to do the work for me. It's like if AI says the N-word, I don't say it. You know what I mean? My hands are wiped clean from this kind of nonsense. Don't try to like blame me or, catch me outside. How about that? I'm ready for that kind of action. It's the AI. I'm just typing in the responses. Maybe. Or maybe I'm copying and paste. Maybe I'm copying and paste and now I'm even further far from it. So, don't get it twisted. All right, guys, big news coming out of text messaging and Signal apps everywhere. Apparently, Pete Hegseth, JD Vance, and a few other high officials talked about the Yemen bombing on Signal app. And for all you boomers out there, Signal app is an encrypted text messaging app. It's like Telegram, but it's made by people like Facebook. And I don't trust that whatsoever, but apparently during this text message feed, somebody in the feed accidentally added an Atlantic reporter. They actually added an Atlantic reporter, and while they were texting back and forth, they had no idea they even had the Atlantic reporter, and the Atlantic reporter at the time was reading the text messages like, what the f? And he thought it was a joke. He thought it was an absolute joke, so he didn't know what to do with these text messages until the day that we actually bombed Yemen, the Houthis. because, we have to. Even though 3% of our trade goes through there. Whatever, we need that 3%. We're going to bomb them again. But the day that we actually bombed them, he saw it go through and he was like, oh my God, this was real. I was a part of this whole conversation. So we have clear security guys using Signal app. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. And the funniest thing about some of these text messages back and forth, the person who looks more American first than anybody else in the text messaging feed who was against the bombing was JD Vance. JD freaking Vance. That dude continues to rise up in my book. And especially when he's doing stuff like this behind closed doors, stuff that you would assume things would not come out about. But he's the one that's like, we shouldn't be getting involved in things. We need to be, American first. I mean, here's some of these things. Like, here's what JD Vance said. Pete Heck says, if you think we should do it, let's go. But I just hate bailing out Europe again. Let's make sure all these messages are tight here, even if there are things we can do up front to minimize risk, blah, 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 blah. And he just goes on. I fully share your loathing of European freeloading. It's pathetic, but Mike is correct. We're the only ones. And there's like a lot of these text messages back and forth. But Mike is correct. We are the only ones on the planet on our side of the ledger who can do this on Signal app. Questioning his timing, I feel now is a good time as any, given POTUS directive to reopening the shipping lanes. So they just go back and forth, and I thought, you know what? We got to see how the old CNNs is handling this moment, because this does not look pretty good. And I'm wondering if you guys could count with me how many times this guy says serious. I'm wondering if he thinks this matter is serious. Is this matter serious? Please tell me how serious this serious matter is serious.
I'm reading the piece as we speak, and it's interesting because Goldberg writes that he had very strong doubts that this text group was real. I could not believe that the national security leadership of the United States would communicate on Signal about imminent war plans.
Oh, it's just because you're a boomer. Some of us use Signal, okay?
I also could not believe that the national security advisor to the president would be so reckless, he writes, as to include the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic in such discussions.
Of all news agencies, too, for us to be involved with, the fact that The Atlantic was a part of this text messaging feed, at least choose a Fox and Friends. Okay? They're friends. They're people you can trust. They're Fox and they're friends. It's something important to know.
With senior U.S. officials. Secretary, what's your reaction to this reporting?
Yeah, tell us how serious this is.
Are you looking for a new fence or gate for your home or property? Type in your address.
Mother.
Well, it's obviously a very serious mistake on the part of whoever included Goldberg in this highly classified chain of command messaging that went on that involved war plans. To have had somebody from the Atlantic on that chain, without question, was a serious mistake. And I hope the White House takes this seriously, because the last thing you want to do when you're talking about war plans is to have a serious leak like this that could undermine the war plans, but also jeopardize lives. So I hope they take this seriously.
What would that look like, Secretary?
I think they would have to do a full investigation as to who included this name on that chain involving the highest officials in national security, from the president to the vice president to a secretary of defense, etc. How the name of a journalist was added to that list, this is just a serious blunder, and not only could violate the espionage laws, but more importantly, can undermine our national security. That's probably the greater problem, is that it reveals our most secret war plans that require that we protect that information in order to be able to conduct what is obviously a serious operation of war.
to that point, Secretary, I wonder what could have.
And for me, that's serious. Yeah, it's a dumb look. It's not a good look. It looks stupid. And they're going to get you at any moment, aren't they? It's not a good look. But how does Donald Trump respond to these comments? That's the important part. Are you going to fire somebody? Are you going to take them out? Are you going to be as serious as this guy is seriously taking it? Bap says it was a bad thing, guy. Very bad thing. He looks swollen. Look, we're all going to become old like this, and we're going to get huge faces. It's like the one thing that you know as you get older, your face doesn't stop growing. I mean, you get like huge nostrils, your ears get big. I can't wait. I want to have the biggest face known to mankind. I want my face, I want to have to like cut out my face in my camera because we're going to be still live streaming when I'm this old. Without a doubt. You heard it here first. I'm going to be live streaming in my 80s. And you guys are going to be with me. Nobody's going to die. And no one will stop doing this forever.
I'm going to come.
Okay? So grow with me, get old with me, send the before picture, and then send the after picture. All right, let's find out what Trump's response is. What if Trump is just like, yeah, like, huh? What? Huh? No. It's just, no. We're all going to get old. Seriously 7. I think he seriously goes on to seriously say seriously about 100 more times. But I seriously cannot take another seriously. Okay? You can only have so many seriouslys in life, and I'm serious out. I'm serious out. Put your serious and shove it up your butt. Okay. Let's get super serious, though. It's a very serious mistake. It's very serious. And the more serious I say serious, the more seriously you can take it. And it's time to get serious about it, okay? It's serious. If we're using a serious thing like a Signal Serious app, we're going to start being on Serious Radio. You ever thought about how serious that could be? That's more serious than serious. That's at least 8 seriouses. Kristen says, I'm already old, Derek. You got 5 good years left with me. Yikes. Yeah, you're going to die in 5 years, Kristen. Sorry to let you know. You're going to die in 5 years. All right, let's hear from Trump.
Your reaction to the story in the Atlantic.
Yeah, I like that. I like that he's like down like here, and then he's like, wait. It's like a little turtle moment. Let's get that zoom in. Let's get the zoom in on the turtle moment, please. Let's get a zoom in.
Your reaction to the story in the Atlantic that said that some of your top cabinet officials and aides had been discussing very sensitive material through Signal and included an Atlantic reporter for that. What is your response to that?
I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of the Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. I think it's not much of a magazine, but I know nothing about it. You're saying that they had what?
Well, Trump is single-handedly bringing back the Atlantic for having an exclusive moment with them.
They were using Signal to coordinate on sensitive materials and
having to do with what? Having to do with what? What were they talking about?
With the Houthis.
The Houthis? You mean the attack on the Houthis? Right. Well, it couldn't have been very effective because the attack was very effective. I can tell you that. I don't know anything.
The BAP says Silver Lining Hegseth and co. took initiative. They didn't wait for their group chat to get leaked. They leaked it themselves. I do wonder, about this whole leak. Sometimes I'm like, is it a leak? Or are we dealing with leakers? Self-leakers. Because as you get older, something you need to know that you're going to leak. You're going to be going to, and it's going to come out something different. And then sometimes when you're peeing and you think you're done peeing, you're not done peeing. It's part about being old, okay? Your face is going to get huge. You're going to have a huge face and a huge schnoz. You're going to start eating bagels and and eating lox. And you're going to start having a little leakage. And it's important to know. It's important to know. Look, my favorite YouTube streamer of all time, my secret favorite, is named Erik Van. It's not my favorite, but he's my guilty pleasure. He's my little guilty pleasure. He goes on, he does these little YouTube videos. He's got almost 3 million followers on YouTube. And he does like these real estate houses and stuff like that where I get to pretend like I'm rich and I don't live in a studio apartment with my mother. Sick. Sorry, Mom, you suck. She pays for it, so I need to shut up. Anyways, so he does these like YouTube videos, like watch this.
This is what $54.6 million buys you in New York City.
I'm gonna throw up.
Starting our tour in the entry lobby where we have neo Art Deco style inspired finishes leading down the hall to the building elevators which take us up.
Oh my God,
the elevator leads.
So it's just constant throwing up. And you get to go and do these real estates and pretend like you live in these amazing real estate adventures and see these rooms and multi-million-dollar rooms. He also does old rooms and stuff like that. Well, apparently, allegedly, he might have killed the cop. Sorry, geez. I thought ACAB, am I right? So apparently he might have killed a cop. You know, allegedly. Allegedly ran down a cop and then ran away from it, okay? And allegedly, he looks like a total psychopath, aka he might be an alcoholic, losing his utmost pride, and it buys you nightmares every night you go home to collapse. Dude, am I right about that? I totally agree. This is a $54 million apartment. If I had that view out my apartment, I would throw up. I would never have a good night's sleep. I would think every night I'm going to sleep, I'm like, 9/11 is going to happen again. Literally, a plane is going to come in and kill me. And I'm over here just sleeping like a psychopath. I'm not going to be a jumper, okay?
I'm going to come.
I would not jump. Okay, but watch this video. Okay? And this is just a reminder that all YouTubers and everybody that's ever done a YouTube video, everyone's a psychopath. If you want to be on YouTube, you have to be psychotic. You need to have the formal diagnosis of psychopathic tendencies. Maybe not a full psychopath, but a psychopath tendency to put yourself on YouTube and just deal with all the crap that you deal with for funsies, especially when you're not getting paid for it. Okay, listen to him, how crazy he gets on this interview.
I have everything right here, and it's all been falsified. If anyone dares try to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. And that's not being egotistical.
Police paperwork says the pursuit started after Conover was going 55 in a 35. After 8 miles, Conover stopped and an officer attempted to de-escalate the situation, but Conover allegedly drove at him and hit him in the leg and then sped off for another 28 miles.
Our Father who art in heaven.
The paperwork says the officer was thrown 40 feet, suffering a leg injury. Conover is facing several charges, including attempted murder.
Mom, thank God, look at me!
Today in court, Conover was outspoken, claiming that he's a public figure because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube, and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting against him.
All right.
Okay, Erik.
All right.
They're here to help you.
The state asks that he remains in preventative detention.
You know, the state's position is that when a law enforcement officer signals for you to...
Oh, we have to keep this guy in prison, but when a guy shoots somebody else, he gets out that night? Unbelievable.
Pull over and stop, you should do so.
He has had a chance to review the police reports on this matter and denies these allegations. He does not agree with the reports as they are stated.
The defense asked that he be released, saying he's not a threat to the public and has no criminal record. Police say he was arrested Friday night for a separate drunk driving charge, which Conover denies.
I've been sober from alcohol for 1,558 days, so to press me on it.
You were arrested for it and you still deny it? Yo, that wasn't me, dog. It might have looked like me, sounded like me, had the same name as me, but that wasn't me. That was somebody else. That was Enrique.
I'm a public figure.
The judge did hold Conover in preventative detention. He's due back in court next week for a probable cause hearing. In Conway, Kelly O'Brien, WMUR News 9.
1,000 444 days sober from alcohol today. Welcome to episode number 1 of my podcast, Building Legacy, episode 1.
Look, I got mad love for my addicts, okay? If you were struggling with an addiction, I know that road to recovery is no joke. But this exact moment where he starts screaming, I know an addict when I see one. I mean, this is crazy.
I have everything right here, and it's all been falsified. If anyone dares try to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now.
Dude, that's me. Anytime anybody wants to start an argument with me, I will freaking eviscerate you, dude. I will end you. You want to come at me? I'm coming at you. He's probably got a great case for insanity. That probably wouldn't be a really helpful case. I'm insane. I'm the insane realtor. You can trust me in your home showings. Didn't stop because he was drunk. Yeah, but that's probably exactly what happened. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. He's got money. He's got 3 million subscribers. He can come after me. Look, Eric, I'm on your team. I don't believe these cops, okay? You are a prominent YouTuber. They're just trying to, like, lock you up, and it's like espionage. They're going after you, man. They're trying to get your subscribers. Don't listen to these psychopaths who tell you you're in the wrong. Double down, triple down, go crazy. You make beautiful YouTube videos, okay? And I'm excited, and you look fantastic in a suit. Can I say that? From one straight guy to another potentially straight guy, you look great in a suit, honey.
I'm gonna come.
And I love your Timothy McVeigh vibes. How dare you, Z? How freaking dare you, dude? I love when he starts like praying. Why do these people always do that? Why do these like kind of psychotic people always tend to like use like whatever means necessary? They start screaming at their parents, "Mom, please get me out of jail," and then they start praying live on TV.
Miles.
Our Father who art in heaven.
Do you feel that empathy? Do you feel sorry? Look, man, just get some help, all right, brother? Get some freaking help, and then come back and make great YouTube content. You'll get out in a year. If you got no record, you'll get out in a year, okay? We support you. And I want to be the first person you get the first exclusive interview where you can all tell us how hammered you were and how you were freaking detoxing in jail. It's like the worst place on the earth to detox from. That's like our entire prison and jail system. It's just like drunk and addict people detoxing all together. It sounds absolutely miserable.
I'm gonna come.
Just, you know, what are we gonna do with these people? Let's just go from one psychopath to the next. There's this video going around from, let's see, where's this video from? Right here. A high school basketball coach was just fired after yanking a girl's ponytail following their loss in New York Class D state championship. And you know, if he's able to yank a girl's ponytail on the court in front of all the parents, that probably there was other things happening. You're not going to just do that out of nowhere. Apparently, a girl next to her helped her out. This is from Northville Central School District, and they fired Coach Jim Zulu for the incident. All these freaking woke kids not allowing me to yank their child's ponytail. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's that bad. You tell me in the chat, do you guys think this is bad?
Seniors for an outstanding career.
Oh!
While the coach Zulo came out of retirement to coach this Falcons team, 2 state championship appearances in 2 seasons. I think that's pretty good, Tim.
The big question is
an outstanding career. Congratulations.
Not a good look, Jim. Jim, not a good look, honey. Come on, Jim. Jim. Dude, if I was that girl's dad, I would run down the floor and I would freaking hug him. Because maybe he wasn't shown love as a child. I would end him. It would be so hard. It would be so hard for me not to walk up and just lay it in his face, dude. If that was my daughter, oh my God, dude. I would just need prayers to like hold myself back. Like, he didn't hurt her. I'm going to freaking murder him. Assault. Yeah, that's eerie. Lucky he didn't get beat up. I'm surprised. Imagine if all these girls just turned and just beat him up. At that moment, I'd be like, yeah. Women's sports rocks. I mean, she's going to put her hair up like that. She's just asking for it, says Z. Oh my God, dude. Do you not have daughters, bro? He's the coach. Yeah, he's the coach. And as the coach, you're allowed to do whatever you want to children. It's the rules. Look, she signed the waivers. She signed the waivers, okay? You signed it. He's allowed to physically abuse her. God. Dude, imagine like supporting this. You know, there's like some YouTuber out there that's like, you know what? I've coached a lot, and a lot of these kids are bad. A lot of these kids are bad people out here. And this Gen Z, they don't care about anything, okay? So sometimes you need to yank their ponytails. And I'm going to say it. As a YouTuber, I'm going to take the most controversial opinion so that I get clicks for my video. He's in the right. Okay? We need more coaches like that. And maybe our generation wouldn't be so soft. God. Doesn't look very healthy. No, he looks psychotic. I thought he was about to throw, who was that coach? What was that coach back in the day? Hart? What? That coach that would throw a chair. I'm blanking. I'm blanking. I'm watching too much March Madness. I can't even think straight anymore. Anybody watching March Madness? Any March Madness fans in the Chizat? In the Chisel? In the Chisel my Dizzle? All right, let's finish with this last story. But I need a little moment. I need a little moment. Yeah. Yum. Bobby Knight, thank you. God, how could I miss Bobby Knight? See, that's why I need you guys in my life. I need you guys. You guys are my best friends. You guys are my best friends. I freaking need you guys. I can't even think straight without you guys. The love of my life, chat. The guy said nappy-haired hose. Oh my God, that's old school. That's freaking old school. What happened to him? Is that Don Imus in the morning? Nappy-headed hose? I can't even remember. I used to listen to Don Imus. The reason I do this podcast is my freaking parents shoved morning radio down my throat. Greta Tim hormone blockers. Oh, we have something from her. Bobby Knight and Tim Walt's coaching skills here. Oh yeah, no doubt. Okay, liberals everywhere have decided to take an oath of silence, apparently. I think it comes after this fresh video of Greta Thunberg. She sounds absolutely hoarse. I think she's been smoking at least a pack of cigarettes a day, no filters.
When I say boycott, you say no. Boycott, boycott. When I say freedom, you say no.
How old are you now? Aren't you still a child? Why do you sound like that?
I'm gonna come.
It sounds ridiculous. So liberals everywhere have decided I'm doing a silent riot. I don't know what that is. Do you guys know in the chat? Do you guys know what a silent riot is? I think it's a made-up thing, but here is this woman. I don't tell you what exactly it is.
We will not be silenced.
Okay.
The silent riot has begun.
Cool. What's this? Okay, they're not being silent. The silent riot is begun. And literally nothing in the world is scarier than a white woman with thick rim glasses. We will not be silent, but at the same time, look at my scarf. I look absolutely fabulous. Look at that knot. That knot is gorgeous, am I right? I love the blue with the maroon in the background. It really stands out beautifully. And also the same color on the scarf. It's the same color of my glasses. Donna, you look absolutely beautiful tonight in your Silent Riot gear. I'm excited to see what you produce tonight. I'm excited to see what you bring to the table. You look absolutely fabulous. Though I am scared for my life, let's listen to all these other people talking about their Silent Riot revolutions, which apparently only stays on TikTok. Only stays on TikTok.
We will not be silent.
Okay.
The Silent Riot has begun.
God, I love liberals. God, I love them. They're so cringe. The Silent Riot has begun. Sick. 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 I'm sick. I'm crazy. The Silent Riot is here. And the Silent Riot is going to stay forever. God, I want to hear that again.
Be silent. The Silent Riot has begun.
We will not be silent. The Silent Riot has begun. Surprise, surprise.
What? Look. Guys, don't mess with the rowdy mates. Nobody supports this more than their husbands and boyfriends. Yeah, exactly. She's a crip. Yes. Dude, okay. Look. I mean, my dude, this might be the gayest thing you could possibly do in a video, and I love it. Let's see it again. I want to see it in full. I want to see it in full force. Let's get a full force.
The Silent Riot has begun. Surprise, surprise.
We will not be silenced.
Oh my God. I love when old people use like the softest filter known to mankind. Girl, we know you're old. Okay? You're not prolonging your youth by using a soft filter like this. Look, I look so dreamy. I'm like 95, but I look 20. Nobody understands what it's like being this old. Look at this freaking filter. I look so angelic. I look like a freaking angel.
We will not be silenced. The Silent Riot has begun.
Oh, you're so hot.
We will not be silent. The Silent Riot has begun.
Can you not put your arm like that? God, I hate it. Is this him trying to like flex his? Oh my God, he's. Look at those calves. Oh, he did have beautiful calves. I hate when people do that. When they take pictures like that, they're like, they put their arm like this, just to try to flex their arm. They're like, we will not be silent. God, put your arms down, bro. Nobody wants to see your huge guns. I just like feeling my under my nipples. Put your arms to your side. We don't want to see that. Oh, this guy.
We will not be silent.
Okay.
The Silent Riot
is here.
Has begun.
Ooh.
The Silent Riot has begun. We will not be silent ever again.
With that voice, you're going to be silent in 5 to 10 years. That's at least 20 packs of cigarettes a day, honey. We're not going to be silent. We're not going to be silent anymore. Even if the cigarettes take me, you'll never take my silence. Oh, yes. Why does every liberal white guy look like this? It looks like some bald head dude with a huge beard and probably like a beer gut that thinks he's sick because he drinks craft beer on the weekends. Frick yeah, dude. Frick yeah. Oh my God, my freaking iPhone. I drink craft beer on the weekends. You ever heard of IPAs? Have you ever heard of an IPA, bro? This one's a double IPA. Yeah. What's up, Swill? What's up, Disco? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be intimidated. You should be intimidated. I'm scared. I'll drink IPAs. 9%, bro. Not even joking. I'm not scared of any beer. Put it in front of me. I'll drink it right now. I'll freaking drink. I'll drink you under the tabs. Okay. Your whole personality is craft beer. Cool. You seem like a cool guy to talk to. Yeah, I just came back from the Tim Waltz convention. It was sick.
Not be silenced.
And it's always like some guy that thinks he's so hardcore and he talks like that.
We will not be silenced. The silent riot has begun.
Then why are you still talking?
Yes.
At all. Like, I've never seen a quiet Democrat.
We are all this woman, and she's beautiful and brave. Can we get a clap? Thank you. Shut up, Democrats. We don't care about you, okay, honey? You can talk all you want, but you're not going to stop us from stopping you from talking, okay? We're not going to be silent anymore. We're the silent riots. We're the silent riot. All right, guys, I got to go. I'm going to go eat some dinner. My wife made me dinner. It's macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and Cheez-Its. Because we're on snaps. We're going to eat macaroni and cheese and drink Coca-Cola. And you're going to pay for it with your hard-earned tax dollars. Look, water's too expensive, okay? I know it's free in the sink, but I gotta have me some Coke. I need my treats. I need my treats. She's right, but then again, most Democrats are women. That's actually true. Thanks for the show. It was fun. Hey, it was fun. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you guys don't mind dropping a like and putting a comment below at the end of this video. I know that's annoying. And I apologize that I even ask. But I know if I don't ask, sometimes you don't know. It really helps me out, helps the algorithms out by putting a comment. Don't make it spammy. just put something down. It helps the brother out if you don't mind. It helps me grow. That's what matters the most. If you guys enjoy this show. If you think this show sucks and you're hate watching, don't put a comment because it helps me out. Don't do that. Don't put a negative comment. Put a positive one. Yeah. Violet, Gatorade. Hey, thanks, Experimental. Thanks, Z. Appreciate you guys for being here. And Swill, thanks for coming in late. What do you have, a life? Oh my God, bro. You're supposed to be doing this show every day for free forever. Thanks for being here. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right. Kisses. Oh, I'm going to go live a little later tomorrow. I think I'm going to go live at around 10 a.m. Eastern. So come hang out. Kisses.